Hey everyone, we're back with another episode of Fridays with the Fiddle Fig, where we cover common questions, misconceptions, and myths about real estate. I'm John Selby with the Selby team, and today's misconception is slab foundations are better than raised foundations. Now, I'm not going to take a stance of whether one is better than the other. I'm here more to just explain a few differences about the foundation type that many people may not understand. Here in San Diego, we have a large majority of our properties are both. I wouldn't say we have a majority one or a majority the other. Some of our older neighborhoods tend to be the raised foundations, like North Park, Mission Hills, Normal Heights. And a lot of our newer neighborhoods tend to be the slab foundation, the Carmel Valleys, the Claremonts, the Rancho Bernardos, for example. So a few things about a slab foundation that many people may not understand is a slab foundation is a solid concrete foundation that is poured, and then the home is built on top of that. Typically they're dug into the ground with different footings, and then they're poured in one entirety. So a lot of times the sewer pipes are built into the foundation or poured into the foundation, along with at times you'll see electrical and we'll see some gas lines in there. It's not as common anymore, which is good, but those are a few things that I find problematic with the slab foundation. So on a slab foundation, you're going to see, like I said, the plumbing. And if the plumbing is in the foundation and you wanted to, let's say, do a remodel and move a bathroom, or you had an issue with the plumbing, like the pipe broke or you had a clog, you would end up having to actually tear up a good portion of that foundation to fix or replace it. Another issue with the slab potentially is, let's say there is a failure. So either the slab was poured incorrectly or you didn't get proper compaction when the slab was poured, and we have some sort of shifting and a cracking in it, and to the point where it's not, you're not able to just make repairs to it. You end up potentially having to cut out the entire foundation and replace it, which could cause either to, complete damage to the house, we have to tear the house down, or just a severe undertaking by any homeowner during that fix. So those are a few things about a slab foundation that are positive, also a few things that are negative about those types of foundations. All right, and so now let's cover a raised foundation. So what a raised foundation is typically it's a concrete stem wall, which would run the perimeter of the foundation, or of the building, of the house, and then any potential supporting walls may have a stem wall, underneath the house. And then the rest of the the rest of the home is supported by a pier system, holding up at different pressure points underneath the house. A few things that I like about this is, one, you can run a plumbing and electrical under the home with easy access, assuming that there's a large enough crawl space. And also, if there's any failures, let's say a portion of the foundation is failing, you wouldn't necessarily have to go in there and do a complete replacement. You can do localized fixes on a raised foundation in a specific area. For example, in my own personal home, a few of my piers had rotted out due to wood to soil contact, and also just poor maintenance over the years. So when we came in, we actually just replaced a good handful of those, took care of the complete issue, and we didn't have to do a complete overhaul of our foundation. Another great thing about a raised foundation is if you decided you wanted to come in and reconfigure your home, make another bathroom, move a bathroom, or even move your kitchen, for example, you would be able to get underneath the house relatively easy and move that plumbing and potentially relocate those rooms or those amenities in your house. So I find that it can cause a much easier process for a remodel or for an addition of a bathroom in an existing home, and bathroom or kitchen, I should say, in an existing home without major structural reconfiguration or building there. So those are a few differences between them. Like I said, I wouldn't say that there's one is better than the other. We see both, and we sell many houses with both types of foundations. Each have their own issues and each have their own benefits. So the common misconception that a slab foundation is significantly better than a raised foundation is basically outlined here for you. That's it for this week's episode. Stay tuned for next week where we'll cover another common question, misconception, or myth about real estate. And as always, like our page and comment below with a topic that you would like covered so we can make sure that we address it on another episode.